Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. Riddle me this, XRP community. This coming from Subjective Views here on Twitter. Why is Chris Larsen and Brad Garlinghouse speaking at the Philadelphia Fed, okay? The Philadelphia Federal Reserve Bank, guys. They're speaking on a panel called Recent Innovations in Payments. Yes, both Chris Larsen and Brad Garlinghouse are attending this event October the 22nd and 23rd, 2024. This is the 8th annual FinTech conference. And you guys can see it there down here. Sheila Warren is going to be the moderator, which, by the way, Sheila Warren does have a connection to the WEF. I do believe that she was on the board, or she had some role playing at the WEF, the World Economic Forum. That's right, there she is there, Chief Executive Officer, Crypto Council for Innovation. Sheila Warren, part of the World Economic Forum, and we know Chris Larsen, too, does have a personal connection to the World Economic Forum, not to mention that Ripple also is part of the World Economic Forum. So an interesting observation here, the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia putting on a talk, having Chris Larsen and Brad Garlinghouse attending that event. Things that make you go, most definitely. Michael Branch here also bringing this up. Now, we know about Ripple's partnership with Uphold, most recently considering them a custody service, or at least we are speculating they're going to be the custody service for XRP utility in the United States for on-demand liquidity once we do have full clarity. Well, guys, check this out. Michael Branch bringing this up. Uphold's Topper is now integrating onto Ledger Live to offer seamless fiat to crypto transactions and disrupt conventional banking. So I know some of you guys have a Ledger NANO wallet. I do have an affiliate link in the description if you guys are looking for an option to custody your crypto where you hold the personal keys. I mean, it's kind of like having a secure vault for your crypto, but that you can put in your pocket. So here's the latest update. Uphold's fiat to crypto on-ramp Topper is now integrating with Ledger Live, the golden standard in hardware wallets, to disrupt traditional banking and challenge the exclusivity of traditional banking services. Topper is a fiat to crypto on-ramp by the global Web3 financial platform Uphold, and it has announced a partnership with Ledger, the world's leader in digital asset security for customers and enterprises. With this integration, Topper will be the newest on-ramp within the Ledger Live app, enabling users to manage over 200 digital assets through Topper and simplifying the process of buying crypto securely within the app. So that could be another option, guys, for on-ramping. I don't know if you caught the video I did this morning. I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. Basically, it's not just from this morning's video either. It's kind of an ongoing message that I like to reiterate time and time again. Make sure you have a plan. On-ramps and off-ramps are going to be very important this crypto bull run. Don't just rely on one option. For more information on what I'm doing, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. It is a paid subscription of only $5 a month, but I've kept it affordable on purpose because I want all you guys to be able to follow me throughout the entirety of the bull run so that we can get on the right side of the trade together. But here, check this out. Since their launch in 2014, Ledger has sold over 7 million devices and is widely regarded as one of the most trusted names in crypto, supported by Ledger Live, which allows users to monitor, lend, and okay, so just kind of gives a bit of a description on how the app works. And now Uphold's Topper is going to be integrating with Ledger Live. So I thought that was pretty interesting and, giving us just another option here to on-ramp and off-ramp, and I'm sure this is going to be available in the United States. Anyway, wanted to thank Michael for posting that. Guys, Ripple partner Temenos, one of the big three, is partnering up with Baoan Cybertech. Yes, Temenos has signed a multi-country model bank development agreement with this company here, Baoan Cybertech, in order to provide customers optimized local functionality and service capabilities. Following this announcement, BCT is set to develop further and market Temenos country model banks, providing enhanced and secure local functionality and service capabilities for financial institutions in countries like India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Cambodia, the Philippines, and Taiwan. And Temenos provides that back-end infrastructure to implement DLT technology into all these medium to, I guess, any size bank, really. Temenos is a large company that does this for many different size banks. So the country model banks will offer faster go-live experiences, while also reducing costs and risks through pre-configured banking functionality and country-specific localization. In addition, both financial institutions will continue to focus on meeting the needs, preferences, and demands of clients and users in an ever-evolving market, while prioritizing the process of remaining compliant with the regulatory requirements and laws of local industries as well. So it just looks as though Temenos is integrating more partner banks here from these different countries in Southeast Asia. Asia, Temenos will be enabled to scale this advantage in order to further develop and build new model bank compatible with its composable suite of solutions and SaaS offerings. In addition, BCT will support Temenos' client modernization programs while also investing in developing localized functionality to further improve the Temenos banking model for FIs in the 7 countries. So very interesting to note that, guys. Temenos with a major partnership with Bawan Cybertech, integrating all these countries here in Southeast Asia, and Temenos, one of the big 3 Ripple partners. Wanted to keep moving because we've got more Ripple partner news, guys. This happens to be regarding SBI Digital Markets, courtesy of Mike Manfield. And SBI Digital Markets, they are integrating with 21X, okay? 21X is a distributed ledger technology-based market infrastructure for tokenized securities, which has applied for a license to operate a DLT trading and settlement platform under the European Union's DLT regime. So that is new news here from Ripple partner SBI. Under the terms of this collaboration, SBI DM will list tokenized securities on 21X's DLT market, which provides a matching, trading, and settlement system on the public permissionless blockchain. 21X is expected to be the first fully regulated DLT market operator under EU DLTR, making this collaboration a milestone moment for the first time, and tokenized securities can be traded on an exchange under the regulations in the EU, okay? So for the EU Security Market and Authorities regulation structure there. Within the strategic partnership, SBI DM is acting as the listing agent and service provider for tokenized assets and custody for tokenized securities, admitting to primary and or secondary markets. So they're looking to tokenize, starting, I guess, to tokenize, anything of value for their customers. And this, to me, it sounds like it is the first step into, what we're going to be seeing over the long term. Now, SBI Holdings, as you guys know, is a Ripple partner. They're one of the earliest and largest Ripple investors. Okay, so they are invested heavily in Ripple, and the fact that we're seeing, these types of advancements through their digital assets arm, and now they are partnering up with other companies that can integrate, that are interoperable, I'm sure, with the XRP ledger, where we can see this tokenization occur and see it occur over many markets, right? Even though SBI is in Japan, we're not just seeing this happening just in Japan. They are already starting to broaden out. So I think that is good. Announcing this landmark agreement, though, the founder and CEO of 21X, he stated, for over a decade, SBI has been both an innovator and an early mover in the burgeoning digital asset space. Our strategic partnership with SBI DM marks a significant point in the development of the 21X and the globalization of blockchain leveraging capital markets. And they are acknowledging here that this license is very crucial for really kind of expanding digital asset tokenization in the EU specifically. So I also thought this was interesting news. The DLT thing too, even though they're not stating that they're using the XRP ledger and that they are partnering with 21X. Guys, the interoperability is what it's really going to be about. I mean, we know SBI, like I said, does have a very strong connection to Ripple because they are one of their biggest investors. So I don't think they'd leave the XRPL out in the cold. I do think that this is just, more reason to get excited about the interoperability and the tokenization of digital assets moving forward, and how that's going to just drive demand for XRP over the long term. So wanted to thank Mike for posting that. Trulioo and Airwallex, guys, we know Airwallex is another Ripple partner. They are expanding their partnership, while Trulioo, an industry-leading identity platform with proven global coverage for person and business verification, today they announced their partnership and expansion with Airwallex, a leading global payments provider. The two did join forces in 2017. However, Airwallex has now integrated Trulioo identity document verification and business verification in person match to achieve compliance and robust fraud prevention across 181 countries. So moving beyond payments and looking at identification verification to prevent fraud, Airwallex recently announced it has surpassed $100 billion in annual processing volume and achieved an annual run rate of nearly $500 million. The global fintech platform maintains more than 60 licenses and permits across the globe. So just talking about Airwallex's achievements there. They're also connected to the Monetary Authority of Singapore, which we know already does have a connection to Ripple as well. And so why is this important? Airwallex relies on advanced verification technology from Trulioo to navigate a complex global regulatory landscape. So part of this global financial system is going to be about verification, the KYC. Where is your money going and who's it going to? This is an extension of the traditional banking sector, And this is where, the regulators, right? They want control. They want to know where it's going. You can't just be anonymous sending millions of dollars across borders. This is why we're seeing it as such a pain point in the United States. This morning, I talked a little bit about the SEC. Gary Gensler highlighted some of that. So anyway, this is, I guess just another step in the right direction. Airwallex has already had a partnership with Trulioo, and so they are just expanding on that. Obviously, for more than just the cross-border payments, they are already very pleased with that part of the partnership, and now they got to expand into the document verification side of things. So that is great news too. Also happen to see this. So more Ripple partner news, guys, quite a bit today. HealthSend has now partnered with Ripple partner TransferGo to give care beyond borders. Check this out. HealthSend, a pioneer in healthcare insurance solutions, is excited to announce its new partnership with TransferGo, a digital money transfer application that enables fast and secure payments to Africa. This collaboration is set to revolutionize how Nigerians living abroad, like Kemi, can ensure their families back home receive the best healthcare without breaking the bank. So similar to what we're seeing with XRP healthcare. So here's how it works. So there's ease of payment. Kemi can sign onto TransferGo to make her usual international money transfer in a few clicks. You get immediate benefits upon the third payment with TransferGo. She gets a 30% discount promo code to purchase any healthcare plan available with HealthSend, which is the partnering company. And then thanks to this partnership, Kemi gets 30% on any healthcare plan of her choice, making it more affordable to cater to her parents' health from a distance. Big savings. Kemi's parents can immediately start using the purchased healthcare plan for consultations, treatments, and other regular checkups particular to this chosen plan. So more Ripple partnerships here, partnering with a seamless transaction provider and moving into a different sector. It's interesting how we're seeing this shift kind of change, right? We're seeing it with Trulioo and Airwallex when it comes to KYC and verification to prevent fraud. And here, guys, we're seeing it with TransferGo and HealthSend. So TransferGo, again, that's the cross-border payment facet of this, but also HealthSend. So moving into the healthcare sector, similar to what we're seeing with XRP healthcare, although not identical. So by integrating superior medical services with the convenience of home-based care, we ensure that geopolitical borders never hinder familial responsibilities. So just making it easy, right? Because more and more, even though, even if people are living in different parts of the world, we can be connected. It is a lot easier these days to remain connected to family members and friends. And now there are just more opportunities for us to do that through DLT technology and through companies like Ripple-enabled TransferGo with their partnership with HealthSend. So I thought that was interesting news. I mean, this is all good in isolation. We have to look at the macro picture, though, and DLT, distributed ledger technology, is going to be a reality for not just financial systems, but many different applications around the world. We talked about digital tokenization. There's the healthcare part of it. There's identity verification. Here's Christine Lagarde, though, discussing DLT and how it can offer benefits to our financial system. Now, this was a recent video clip of ECB President Christine Lagarde. Listen to this.
Another key enabler of modern finance is encryption technology. Without encryption technology, there would be no online banking and no electronic payments. But encryption has not only aided the digitalization of traditional finance, it has also facilitated the rise of new asset class and a parallel financial system: crypto assets and decentralized finance. The problems with crypto assets are many, well documented, and not always well addressed, from weak fundamentals to questionable governance and inefficient validation methods. But the encryption technology on which crypto assets are based has so far proven robust. And DLT can offer real benefits to our financial systems through the streamlining of processes and the proper identification.
So really kind of hitting that point home about DLT and how it can offer real benefits to our financial systems. It seems like, these points, we've been hearing these points for years now. It reminds me of this old Christine Lagarde video, courtesy of Riz XRP here. DLT has always been part of the plan. He was retweeting out the subjective views tweet in this video clip that I just showed you guys. But here's another clip of Christine Lagarde. Listen to this.
Digital currency is what I'm referring to. I tell you what we are seeing, and it changes so fast in a matter of 1 year. The crypto assets at large have lost about 85% of their value in a matter of 1 year. What we are seeing at the moment is what Carlos was referring to, which is development into new technologies that will actually change the way in which intermediation is conducted, eliminate some of the barriers, including the unconscious biases that exist out there. And I think in the banking system at large, in many countries, the difference will not be between those who are disrupted and those who survive, but it will be between those who are cannibalized because they're not seeing it coming and they're not embracing it, and those who self-induce that cannibalization. And I'm using cannibalization on purpose because it's a bit of a striking, horrible word, but it's really what it means. You're going to disrupt your business model, you're going to change it, you're going to reduce your cost, you're going to expedite your transactions, and you're going to continue to inspire confidence because you will build that on the basis of an existing backbone, which is your bank and the confidence relationship that you've established with your customers. So that's where I see changes happening now. If you think of Circle and Ripples and all those, that's where they are active and helpful. If you think of Circle and Ripples and all those, that's where they are active and helpful.
The DLT platforms like Circle and Ripple, that's where they're active and helpful. So Christine Lagarde using Ripple as an example there. So when this financial system does come crashing to the ground, will XRP rise like a phoenix from the ashes? Guys, look at that. Look at that. Sometimes I do think we are in the Matrix. Eruption on Mount Etna. Okay, this is an image here of you can't really see it because it's so dark, but that is a volcano, and that is the eruption. That is the lava coming down from a volcano. But as Curiosity does say here, eruption on Mount Etna gives the illusion of a phoenix in the sky, guys. I thought I'd show you this because I think this looks really cool. It is Friday. And yes, XRP will be that bridge currency that is implemented on DLT platforms, as per ECB President Christine Lagarde, who, by the way, used to work at the International Monetary Fund. Chris Larsen and Brad Garlinghouse are going to be making an appearance next month at the Federal Reserve of Philadelphia, discussing recent innovation in payments, and we are going through a sea change when it comes to the new financial system. I'm just happy that all these Ripple partnered companies are continuing with successful integrations all over the world. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.